While there are specific exercises that target your core, you should consider developing your core strength in everything you do, even sitting in front of the television. What comes to mind when you hear core strength? Sit-ups, planks, and six-pack abs, right? Toned abs may look good, but there is more to core strength than just the outer layer of the abdominal muscles. Think of your core as the engine that keeps your body moving properly. They run deep in the trunk of your body, stretching from your ribs to your pelvis, stabilizing your spine and helping you to maintain good posture. Refer to the diagram of the core muscles in your textbook. Note how they are layered and run in several directions to provide a great deal of support so that you can bend, reach, turn, stand, and twist. The core muscles also work to transfer force from your upper body to your lower body. Wherever movement starts, it travels through your core, so maintaining strong and flexible core muscles is beneficial in many ways. As I mentioned, I try to focus on my core no matter what I am doing. That helps to strengthen my core muscles and maintain proper body alignment. Core strength helps you to perform everyday activities with relative ease, bending to put on shoes or scoop up a package, turning to look behind you, sitting in a chair, or simply standing still. These are just a few of the many mundane actions that rely on your core and you might not notice until they become difficult or painful. Even basic activities of daily living, bathing or dressing, for example, call on your core. Ultimately, this helps you to maintain independence as you age. Core strength, flexibility, and balance help to prevent low back pain, a debilitating, sometimes excruciating problem affecting 4 out of 5 Americans at some point in their lives, and is the second most common ailment in the United States. A program of core exercise is often prescribed to relieve back pain. At times, medications, physical therapy, or other treatments may be necessary to relieve back pain. Lifetime activities such as golfing, tennis, or other racket sports, biking, running, swimming, baseball, volleyball, kayaking, rowing, as well as gardening, vacuuming, hammering, mopping, and many other activities are powered by a strong core. You get the message. Your core stabilizes your body, allowing you to move in any direction, even on the bumpiest terrain, or stand in one spot without losing your balance. Maintaining strong and flexible core muscles can lessen your risk of falling. Good posture reduces the wear and tear on your spine and allows you to engage in deep breathing. Maintaining proper form while exercising is important in sports and exercise to help isolate and boost muscle capacity as well as reduce injury. Weak core muscles contribute to slouching, and good posture balances body weight and projects confidence. While working on your six-pack, it is equally important to strengthen the muscles in your hips and back. Maintaining balance is imperative to preserve joint stability. Exercises that bend or crunch your trunk will work on your six-pack or the rectus abdominis muscle. The classic crunch exercise will do the trick. Rather than racking up a lot of sets and reps, focus on controlling the movement and pushing your belly button to your spine. I know, that sounds crazy, but it helps to engage the deeper core muscles. Also, be careful to keep your arms crossed in front of your chest so that you don't pull your neck out of alignment. Another option to work on core flexion is the dead bug. Exercises that extend your trunk will work on the erector spinae. This is the opposing muscle to the rectus abdominis. A bird dog move similar to this photo and lifting your opposite hand and leg work your erector spinae and the rectus abdominis, as well as balance. Rotating and bending your trunk will work on the internal and external oblique muscles. A warrior crunch works your obliques as well as your glutes and upper leg muscles. The transverse abdominis wraps around the front and side of your trunk to stabilize your pelvis. Most core exercises will engage the transverse abdominis when you focus on pressing your belly button to your spine, or think back to the drawstring approach shared when we reviewed muscular strength and muscular endurance. The multifidus is a thin muscle that runs from the base of your spine to your neck and supports your spine. Prone flutters, where you lie face down and lift opposing arm and leg, will work your multifidus. Your hip muscles work to flex and extend your hips, as well as abduct or move away from your body and adduct or move toward your body. A bridge will work your glutes. A plank, mountain climbers, and supine toe taps will engage your entire core. Many of these moves have more advanced versions, such as a side plank and a side plank with rotation, a bird dog with elbow to knee, and a bicycle crunch. You can find detailed instructions for many of these exercises in the textbook or in the links in D2L. You don't need a lot of equipment to work your core muscles. All of the exercises just shared can be done on the floor using your own body weight. If you want to take it up a notch, here are some things that you can add. You may remember me saying that a stability ball is my favorite piece of equipment and that I use it as my office chair. Just sitting on the ball engages your core muscles. You can do many exercises that you can do on the floor on the ball, such as a basic crunch in this picture. Make it harder by rolling back a bit so that your body is more parallel to the floor. You can also change the intensity by changing your stance. You will be more stable with a wider stance. A narrow stance engages your muscles more to balance on the ball. You can do a prayer plank with your elbows on the ball. Again, remember to change the intensity with your stance or contact on the floor. I like to do free weight exercises on the ball, such as seated dumbbell curls or supine dumbbell chest press. You engage your core while you are working other muscles. I don't know about you, but I like to do double duty and finish earlier. Finally, the stability ball is great for stretching too. You can sit on the ball and then walk forward so that the ball moves to your mid-back. Then you can reach your hands overhead in a wheel position. Be careful the first time you try this so you don't get dizzy or lose your balance. Staying beside a wall will give you support. You can also do the opposite by lying prone on the ball and stretching your back. A non-slip, well-padded mat is a good idea. Yoga mats are everywhere. I have seen them at most sporting goods stores and discount stores like TJ Maxx and Five Below. I think that I have even seen them at the grocery store. Sometimes the lower-priced mats get slippery when you sweat, so be careful. Medicine balls are a great way to add weight to your core routine. They are weighted balls that are about the size of a soccer ball. 4 or 6 pounds is a good weight to start with. Resistance bands are also another way to add resistance with little cost to your core program. I recently saw one with a stick attached to give you more flexibility. A Bosu balance trainer is another one of my favorites. It is basically half of a stability ball mounted on a solid platform. You can use it with the flat side down or the ball side down. I use it to stand on to do exercises like standing barbell curl or to put my toes on it when I am doing push-ups. Again, it is pretty versatile and enhances core strength and balance. 10 to 15 minutes on 3 days of the week is really all you need to work your core. You'll be glad you started.